everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Code Man Movies. This time we're talking about a Christmas movie, and nothing says Christmas movie like having an affair with your husband. Or having an affair on your husband. I don't know. Having an affair. This movie is about Nicole Kidman. She is the CEO of this big company. Her husband, she's married. She has a husband she's married to, has two daughters. Um, and her sex life with her husband is just, eh. Um, and she's kind of bored in her family life. And in comes this new intern who just surprises her, I guess, and commands her. And basically, from the trailers, I thought this was going to be a little bit like 50 Shades of Grey, except with an affair. It's really not. I think the trailers are kind of misrepresenting what this movie is, I guess you could say. Um, I mean, it is 100% what I just said. It is an affair with a younger man intern. Um, and it is interesting the entire way through. I think this movie does go on a bit too long. I think this movie does surprise you in ways that it wouldn't towards the first half, and then the second half it gets very non-surprising. Um, the first half there's just certain things you think they're going to go certain ways, and then they don't, and then the second half kind of goes, okay, we kind of guessed this was going to happen. Um, So yeah, it was different. And it is technically a Christmas movie. I might add that too. It does take place during the holidays. Um, there's a couple times where Christmas music is playing and such like that. And it is at the end of the day a movie about an affair with a younger man, but it is also a movie about um, women wanting what they want, essentially, kind of. And Nicole Kidman's character wants things, but she's kind of too scared to say it at times. Um, It's also about communication, I think. There is quite a few scenes of Nicole Kidman and the young intern, I can't remember the actor's name, talking about what's happening. And they're having this communication. And while at times it's one sided, they are having this communication, unlike, something like 50 Shades of Grey. Um, so I did respect that in that sense. Um, it is beautifully shot, beautifully done. I forget who the director of this. I think the director of this. Oh, you know what? Let's IMDb it right now. We have the phone up. Let's IMDb it. I forget. I want to say it's the woman who did the the secret diary girl thing. I could be wrong. Hold on, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now. Oh, she did Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That's what it was. She was the director of Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. This is very different than Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Um, very different. It's not funny per se. It is very serious. It is uh, not gonna say dark, but it is serious and it does deal with many different things. And I think this is a movie that more women are going to relate to than men. Maybe explains why I didn't love it per se. It is beautifully shot. Is technically it's beautifully done. Um, but at the end of the day, I didn't think this was anything spectacular. Um, it is good though. Don't get me wrong. It is good. Excuse me. Um, I also didn't find this movie to be as sexy as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, from watching the trailer, I thought, oh, this is gonna be like 50 Shades of Grey. It's not. Um, there's really not that much nudity in here. There's more implied things. There's more, you know, pushing people up against a wall with clothes on. Um, like I believe Nicole Kidman had a quote saying she had to take breaks because she was climaxing so much or something like that. I don't personally understand. There must be some deleted scenes or something that I'm not knowing about because I just didn't think this movie was that sexy. Um, it was very good. Don't get me wrong. There is some sexy moments in this, and then there's also just some other moments where like Nicole Kidman's like, "Don't look at me. I'm not beautiful," and it's Nicole Kidman. She is beautiful. It doesn't matter that she's in her 50s or 60s or wherever the hell she's at. She's a beautiful woman. Um, So there is moments like that. Like I said, I think this is more of a movie that a woman will relate to more than a man. I think a man can enjoy this. Don't get me wrong. I still did enjoy this movie. It's just I don't think I was. It wasn't necessarily the movie for me. Um, but it is technically done. I think it is way too long sometimes. There's just certain things that go on a little too long, and it kind of just ends in the way that you kind of thought it would end. It does get a little predictable, um, and I don't know. For some reason, with the premise of this woman's having an affair, I would have thought it'd be a little more sexy. It's just not that sexy, in my opinion. It's kind of just there. Um, Honestly, 50 Shades of Grey was way more sexy, and I hate those movies. But I do enjoy this movie. This is just not a movie I'll ever rewatch again necessarily. Like I said, though, I don't think it's for me. If this is your kind of movie, give it a try. Um, I am going to go 7 out of 10 on this one. I have had like 3 movies in a row that I've just reviewed now that I realized that are 7 out of 10. This year has been a lot of 7 out of 10. I'm looking back on my previous movies of the year, and there's just so many movies that did get a 7 out of 10 for me. Um, so it's just been kind of a, yeah, it's good, it's fine. I'll never watch this again, though, kind of year, which is disappointing. So yeah, guys, speaking of that, I will have a video coming up soon of top 10 most anticipated of 2025. I'll be talking about movies that I'm kind of worried about for 2025. I will talk about my top 10 worst of the year, top 10 best of the year. All that will be coming soon. I'm filming a whole bunch of videos today, so keep tuned. I can't talk today because I'm stuffed and nasally and blah. So you guys stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming. I hope you guys have yourself a great day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and hey, I'll see you next time.